All right, I have just read the agenda for class today. Everybody is ready to go, ready for a new week. It's Monday, and here's how we will begin. 2 announcements. So we've got 2 field trips coming soon. Now, you don't have to come to these. These are completely optional. But if you are coming, please RSVP. They are optional. Who could tell me what this means? Optional.
Like if someone wants or don't want.
Exactly. Your choice. Beautiful, Anila. Thank you. So if you can make it, please RSVP. And this is a colloquial acronym. Who could tell me what it means to RSVP? I'll actually put that in the WhatsApp right now. What is RSVP?
I think, teacher, some reservation we can do it.
You got it. Say a little more. Help her out. What is Anila talking about? She's getting close. The meaning of RSVP. I'll send it to everybody right now. Okay, so new phrase. New phrase for today. What does it mean to RSVP?
Reservation?
Yes, it's a reservation. So basically, if you're having a party at your house and you'll invite 15 people, you might ask, please RSVP. Why? Why would you ask if you're having a party at your house?
Yeah, because the host, they will know how many people are coming.
Exactly. So yes, if you are coming, please RSVP. No surprises. All right, so anytime this week, just make sure you are, if you want to come to either of these, please RSVP, and I will tell everybody else. So the first one I shall announce right now. This is El Centro Halloween in Salem. So the city of Salem, both of these are unique to New England history, the greater Boston area. New England states were founded by Puritans. Puritans in the 16th century had a lot of, Puritans, let me make sure, yes, Puritans in the 16th century had a majority of political power in England. And they were very strict religious people. They believed that everyone should count the number of times they went to church. There should be punishments for missing church. And they believed in a very literal interpretation of the Bible. And they also did not like a lot of festive holidays. They actually hated Christmas. The Puritans outlawed Christmas because Christmas was a remnant of a pagan holiday from the Roman Emperor Constantine was the first Christian emperor in the Roman Empire who really started to flesh out what it meant to have this new religion with one God after leaving this older religion of multi-gods. And the pagan holidays of the winter solstice had celebrations and gift giving, which might sound very familiar. But those pagan traditions made their way into the new religion of Christianity. But eventually, when England split with the Roman Empire after Henry VIII, they would start the Anglican Church. The Anglican Church eventually had a new faction that was a little more strict and more rigid, and that became the Puritan religion. So the Puritans, when they lost a lot of political power, they wanted to leave England because British people were getting more liberal and more free. The Puritans decided to come to this new place they were calling the New World. And the British had already colonized Virginia, but more ships began to land at places like present-day Plymouth Plantation. And the residents of Plymouth Plantation, the Wampanoag Nation, greeted them and kept them alive, taught them how to harvest, taught them how to farm with the different seasons, because the winters here are so much colder than in the UK. And the celebration of staying alive that first year, thanks to the help of the Wampanoags, would be known as Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, the celebration that we know of today, wouldn't actually become a holiday until the Civil War. So we're moving 2 more centuries up. 1863, President Lincoln issued the Thanksgiving Proclamation, because in the middle of a civil war, there was so much death. Lincoln wanted people to be thankful for being together with their families. And gradually, Thanksgiving evolved into what we know today. So the story of Thanksgiving, the Wampanoags greeting the Puritans of England and keeping them alive, that's kept in living memory with historical interpretation at Plymouth Plantation. So people dress up in 17th century clothes. They speak the way people would act in those days. So it's actors playing Puritans. And that's the trip on November 10th. So it's a history lesson. If you want to learn about Plymouth Plantation and the history of the Puritans surviving that first winter, that is this trip to Plymouth, Massachusetts. Now, again, flip-flopping with the story of the Puritans had very strict religious laws, and they were called blue laws. So when people were deemed to violate blue laws, and this would be anything from not covering your head for women, anything from not going to church and reporting a reason, anything from being accused to be possessed by an evil spirit, there would be punishments. And the Puritans would execute people, and people they thought were possessed by an evil spirit they called witches. So you might see the cartoon version of a witch, which is fun for kids. My daughter is going to dress up like a witch for Halloween. But in real life, 400 years ago, being accused of being a witch was a way that a lot of men in power would be able to get rid of troublemaking women in society. So that you can accuse a woman of being a witch possessed by the devil, and she would be executed. And in the city of Salem, there was a mass execution. It was called the Salem Witch Trial. And the city of Salem is still famous for it. Ultimately, the witch trial was an embarrassment for Massachusetts Bay Colony, because in the city of Salem, even though the Puritan government was strict, it had clearly gone out of control. And that's why there was so much attention to this mass execution. But today, people come to Salem on Halloween because there's a lot of superstition. And both of these great lessons in local history. So our country, the United States, it's only about 2.5 centuries old. This history of Salem and the history of Plymouth are much, much older. So this goes back to the British colonial era. So we're a young country, but we have a very old history on this continent. 2 historical tours, if you're interested. That's it. That's enough of me talking. Any questions about these 2 trips?
Both of the 2 are free,
Oh yeah, we paid.
and anyone
Oh
can.
wait, no. The train, you will have to pay for your own train ticket?
Okay.
Great question, Ayana. So yeah, the train, you'll have to pay for the ticket on the train. So for this one. Wait a second, I'm gonna mute. I think that's Anila. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh, thank you, Anila. Okay, so this one, it's a walking tour, and my colleague Ashley will give the tour, walking around Salem. That's free, but you meet her in front of North Station, and you take the commuter rail. So the train ticket, I'm not sure what the cost of the ticket is, probably like $6 or something. The ticket, you'll have to pay the ticket to get on the train, but everything else will be free. And you should probably bring a snack or something. It'll be a long day. And it's very crowded on Halloween. People come from all over to be in Salem on Halloween. It'll be a busy day. This one, we have a bus. We pick up in Dorchester at the Haitian Multi-Service Center. And because it's a bus taking everybody, it's very important to RSVP because we need to know if we need one bus or two buses. So if we see 30 people are coming, that's one bus. But then suddenly 60 people show up and we don't have another bus, we have a problem. So definitely RSVP, let us know. And yep. Great question.
Teacher, it's only for us, or we can take someone from our family?
Oh, good question. I would say, I think I will get back to you on this because there's limited spaces on, if you take, I will find out the answer to that question. I will find out the answer. I don't think that answer was quite clear. I will find out. Let's see, but Anila, just message me directly and tell me how many people you want to take, and I'll see what can be done, because I know you have a lot of kids.
Yeah, sure. I have kids, so I want to just know about the kids we can take.
Right. We don't want to like, I'm not going to say yes or no right now. Because I don't want you to invite your whole family and then all of a sudden there's no room on the bus and we have to put people on top of the bus like you see in Thailand. So I want to make sure first. So I'm going to find out the answer to that question. I'm not going to say yes or no. All right. And that's it. Okay. So walking tour on Halloween, Salem, Mass, Plymouth Plantation, November 10th. So coming up soon. Just let me know if you're interested, and you can message me directly.
How much time it will take?
Good question. This would be roughly a day tour for each. So yeah, you'd want to plan to have lunch, plan to spend the day and be back early afternoon.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good question, Olha. Any more questions? Okay. All right. So look at all these great vocabulary words. Let's play a nice game of typhoon. All right. So it's been a very long time. I'll make two teams named after our two trips coming up. So the first team will be Team Salem. And the second team will be Team Plymouth. All right. So if you forgot how to play typhoon, it works this way. I have numbers written randomly on this Post-it, and I'm still writing them, totally random. But if, let's say, Doris is the first for Team Salem, Doris, and I circle the word ferocity. I will say, Doris, please give me a sentence with the word ferocity, and you have 1 minute to do it. And Doris has 1 minute to make a sentence with the word ferocity. Otherwise it will, uh-oh. And of course, Doris will say, I study English with great ferocity. And I'll say, brilliant, Doris. And then Doris, you can pick a square, and Doris picks 3B, 1D, to A. Let's say Doris picks 4C. 4C is 200 points. Oh my goodness. 200 points on the board. Whoops, I put the names in the wrong place. 200 points on the board for Doris. And then for Team Plymouth, we'll go to Daniel. And Daniel, I give him dismantle. And I say, Daniel, you have 1 minute to make a sentence with dismantle. And Daniel's trying. But he gives me a full sentence. I had to dismantle my couch to throw it away. And I say, good job, Daniel. And let's see, I'm gonna mute somebody there. Oh, just muted Fatima. Good music, Fatima. Nice. All right. So I had to
Sorry.
no problem. That's good music. Good music. Good music. So I had to. So Daniel makes a sentence with dismantle, and he chooses to C, and that's 100. Oh, I'm sorry, negative 100 points. There's positive and negative numbers, so you never know where they're hiding. Some are positive numbers, some are negative numbers. Daniel has negative 100 for Plymouth. Oh no! But somewhere there's always one of these things. So let's say Fatima is next. Fatima picks 3D. 3D, we have a reversal. It's like the game Uno. That means the scores will switch, and suddenly Salem has negative 100 and Plymouth has the 200. So it's just like life. It's completely unfair. That's what makes it a great game. All right. Take a moment. Take a moment. Everybody study the vocabulary words. See if there's any you don't know. I'm going to write the rest of these numbers and we're going to have a little bit of fun. Even if you forgot how to play or you don't understand a word I'm saying right now, you'll follow along and have some fun. Think of these, look at these words, think of sentences you can make with these words. Okay. Do I have a volunteer to go first?
I will choose the modified.
Oh, no, it's not that easy. I choose for you.
I will try.
Okay, Fatima.
You want a sentence?
Hold on a second.
Right?
Fatima will go first. Fatima will go
Let me
first for
try.
Salem. Hang on 1 second. And I'm going to give you a word. Here we go. And you'll have 1 minute. 1 minute to make a sentence. Here we go. Prosper. Prosper. Okay, 1 minute. Go.
Okay. Prosper.
You can do it, Fatima.
Prosper.
You still got time. Friends, you can help out Fatima if you know how to make a sentence with it. Help her.
Prosper.
Everybody's just quiet. They're just staring. Wow. Fatima, if you're in trouble, don't ask these people to help.
Okay. I'm in trouble.
Imagine,
Okay.
Fatima, you're on the side of the road, your car's broken down. Ayano, Olha, Doris, they're going to drive right past you and say, hey, who's that? Not help. Nobody's helping. Come on, 16 seconds, go.
I prosper because I have a new job and they pay me a lot of money.
Good, Fatima, 7 seconds, go.
Prosper. I'm looking. I'm.
Okay.
God.
Okay, nice try, nice try.
Oh my God.
So that was listening. Somebody gave you a sentence, but
Yeah, I was.
yeah, there we go. So you had somebody help you. Okay, so let's try it
Thank
again.
you.
Let's go to Plymouth. Who wants to volunteer next? And don't worry, Fatima, you'll have another try. Who wants to go next?
Thank you.
I'll try.
Okay, who is that?
Narcisa.
Narcissa, beautiful. Welcome back, Narcissa.
Thank you.
All right, Narcissa for Team Plymouth. Here we go. All right. Prosper. One sentence with prosper, please.
Prosper.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same. Okay, prosper. I study English because I want to learn. Because I need to study. And go to the college and study more. And get it.
Keep it simple. Make a sentence with prosper.
Prosper. I go to the college because I want to prosper.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank you.
Beautiful. I go to college because I will go to college because I want
will
to prosper. I'm going to adjust the size of this board. Hang on one second. Just for a moment so I can put the video panel there properly and see everyone's name. There we go. Okay, adjusting the size. There we go. Now I can see everybody's video panel. And all right. So Narcissa, you're the first one on the board. Choose a square, please. You could choose 2B, 1C, whatever you like.
3C.
3C, that is the one to right here. That's the one you want?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Starting off with 100 for Plymouth. All right. So we've done prosper. Next up, who wants to? Oh, back to Fatima. Fatima, are you ready?
Okay.
Here we go,
try.
Fatima. Grief. Make a sentence with grief.
Okay.
Help her out. Help each other out. Grief.
Grief. I'm grief because my cat, she's sick.
Perfect.
No,
Perfect. Beautiful.
I'm not sure. Thank you.
Beautiful. Here we go. All right, you did it. I'm grieving because my cat is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grief would usually be something more serious than being sick, but it's a complete sentence. There you go. All right, which, let's see. Which square would you like, Narcissa?
2D.
2D, let's take it away for 2D. Here we go. 2D is, there you go, 40 points. Salem is on the board with 40 points. Okay, back to Plymouth. Next volunteer, who do we have? Who wants to go next?
I try.
All right, who's I?
Ayano.
Ayano, wonderful. Okay, so let me just write Ayano's name there. Here we go. Okay, Ayano, please make a sentence with the word. Oh, wait, we've done prosper, we've done grief. Please make a sentence with the word legacy. Legacy. Okay, go. And Narcissa, if you have an answer, if you know, you can help her out. She's on your team.
Okay.
I got the legacy from my grandmother.
Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful. You did it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Ya ganhei lá.
All right, very nice. All right, so Ayana, where would you like to go? Many choices.
1A.
1A, that is 50 points. All right, so that brings Salem up to 90, close score. How do you like my math skills, ladies and gentlemen? I can add and subtract. All right,
Billy.
I'm just gonna mute, I think that's, oh yes, there we go. Okay, Plymouth, do we have our next volunteer who wants to try?
Nick.
Daniel, you got it. Oh, I'm sorry, Salem.
Yeah.
Daniel for Salem, here we go. So you and Daniel and Fatima are on Team Salem, here we go. All right, Daniel, please make a sentence with remedies. Remedies, I'm gonna start the clock. Fatima, you can help him, here we go.
Okay.
Remedy, you can ask for help from other classmates.
Un CLUED. Aisha. Good
Oh,
girl.
Lunique, please mute yourself. Thank you.
I want to take that medicine for remedies.
For a remedy,
That-
or this medicine is one of the many remedies. Good. Good context for the word. Nice job, Daniel. Okay, Daniel, which square do you choose?
3C.
3C, we've already got 3C,
Oh,
Daniel.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. That's a high score.
Okay, 4C.
4C,
4C.
1, 2, 3, okay, minus 30. So that's gonna bring Plymouth down to 70. All right. Okay. Let's go to, let's see, here we are. Who is next? Next volunteer for
Me,
Plymouth.
teacher.
And who is me?
Isabel.
Isabel, all right. Isabel,
Mhm.
please make a sentence with poignant. Poignant. And you've got Fatima and Daniel, or anybody else to help you. Who remembers the word poignant? And everybody, chapter 1. I'll even give you the page number. Poignant.
Okay.
I'll start the clock. It's in chapter 1.
This movie have a sense poignant.
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 Wait. How are you using the word? That sounded like it was a noun. Poignant's an adjective.
Oh, this movie has poignant history.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Good job. So poignant
Yes.
is an adjective. Poignant, like meaningful, very important is poignant. Excellent. So the very poignant movie. Excellent. Good job.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
With poignant could be, for example, when I scold my baby, she's make a face poignant.
She makes a poignant expression on her face. You
Yes.
could, but that it would be a little bit unusual. Usually poignant describes something with a deep meaning. So let's find how poignant is used in the reading. Let's take a look. Poignant, poignant. Okay, it's not on page 8 or 9. It's in that second reading we did. It's on page. Yes, that's on page. Where was poignant? I know it was in this chapter. Can anybody tell me which page that was?
Number 3 page, teacher.
Ah, the very first. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Margaret Mead. Thank you so much, Anila. Yes, page 3. Page 3, poignant. Okay, third paragraph on page 3. The really poignant parting is the one that may be forever. Parting. So the poignant parting. So if you're talking about your kid's facial expression, there's a poignant expression on my daughter's face. You can say that. It makes sense, but it's a very unusual way to use the word.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Anila. Let's go to, okay, who do we have another volunteer?
Yeah, me.
Lunique, showtime. Here we go, Lunique. And you're on the same team as Daniel and Fatima. So Lunique, I will give you the word nostalgic. Please make a sentence with nostalgic. Go.
Teacher.
Teacher, I not select my point.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Wait, hold on. What's going on?
Isabel.
I not select my
Oh
point.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I was too fast. So sorry. I skipped
No problem.
Isabel. Isabel, which square do you choose?
2C.
2C is okay. 2. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. It's okay. Everything changes all the time, just like life. Okay. Minus 30. And now back to Lunique. Lunique.
Yeah.
Nostalgic. And anybody can, if you want, I will give you the page number as well. Can anybody find the page nostalgic? That is, I believe that was the third reading in the chapter. Yes, that is. Oh no, that was page 3. That was the first. No, it's not.
I think we didn't learn this one, teacher.
You're right. Where did this come from?
Yeah.
Okay, forget nostalgic. I don't know why that's there. Nostalgic. Forget the word nostalgic. Okay.
Teacher, nostalgic is no mean.
It's a kind of
Yeah, when you feel-
sadness.
Yes.
Yeah, when you
Is that
miss
a-
something. But I'm wondering,
Yeah.
where is nostalgic in this chapter? Why did I put that there? I'm throwing words that aren't in the chapter. That's not fair. Okay, Lunique, we'll try this again. Shelter.
Okay.
Shelter.
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 Here we go.
The man
Live in a shelter.
The homeless go.
They live in a shelter.
The man the man lost his job. He wasted a shelter to live.
Perfect.
Yes.
Complete sentence. Okay, the man lost his job and received shelter to live. Lucky man. All right. Lunique, which square do you choose?
2B.
2B. Well, that's, oh, wait, where'd my numbers go? I put that on the page in the book. Hang on a second. Oh, there it is. Okay, 2B is 60 points. All right, so we're up to 150 for Team Salem. All right. And whoops. Done with shelter. Do we have another volunteer? We have a lot of people. I see Letitia, Sandra, Jean, Olha.
I can try, teacher.
All right, was that Doris?
Allison.
Allison, wonderful, okay. Allison, A-L-L-I-S, oh, one L, not two L's, A-L-I-S-O-N. Here we go. Allison for Team Plymouth. Okay, Allison, please make a sentence with the word, oh wait, we've done dismantle. Predictability, predictability.
Oh my God.
It's okay, you can ask Narcissa, Ayano, and Isabel to help. Predictability. Go.
Oh. Um.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to. Predictability.
I think when you name, can I help?
Absolutely.
I think when you feel something after being happen.
Okay, Allison.
When I have one objective.
I predictability that movie will be fun.
Okay. Let's bring it. Don't worry, Allison, you're going to get another try. Here we go. You're going to get another try. Still on predictability. Let's get one more volunteer for Team Salem. Who wants to go?
Teacher,
Yes, Lunique.
predictability, is it a verb?
It is an adjective. To predict. To predict is the verb.
Exactly.
But predictability. Okay. I'm sorry. That's a noun. I'm so sorry. I had to correct myself. Predictability is a noun.
It's a noun.
Yes.
Predictable is the adjective. This is very predictable. Adjective. This event has a lot of predictability. Noun.
The
and
verb is
to
predict.
Predict.
Okay. Oh.
Yes. Who wants to give it a shot for Team Salem? One more volunteer. Sandra, Letitia, Jean, anybody? Vanilla, I don't see. Okay, Jean, here we go. We got Jean. Jean, here we are. Okay. Please make a sentence with predictability.
Predictability, okay. Because the actual situation in the world, the economic make the recession predictability at the end in this year.
You said slow it down, make it more shorter.
Okay, yeah. I see some economy, some
Simple, keep it
financial,
very simple.
some financial expert
Mhm.
make a predictability recession at the end in this year.
Prediction.
Prediction.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Close enough. Yes. Some financial experts say there is predictability of a recession. Some financial experts made a prediction of a recession. So you went after some very difficult words. I kept saying, make it easy, simple words, and you're giving us financial experts, recession, all these long, complicated words. Jean doesn't like anything too easy. Jean always likes a challenge. All right. Okay, Jean, please choose a square. Anyone you like. 4A, 2A.
1C.
1C, you got it. Here we go. 1C is, all right, that is AT. All right. So let's keep it 4 and 4. So we'll go back to Narcissa. We're almost done with the first half of class. We got 10 more minutes till the break. And oh yes, that will be changing the score to 230 versus -30. Don't worry, everything can change. Narcissa, are you ready?
Okay.
All right, please make a sentence with casualties. Casualties.
Casualties.
Casualties. All right, you ready?
Yes.
And Ayano, Isabel, Allison, you can help her.
The immigrant is coming. The immigrant is coming for the is casualties.
Try again. Casualties. Casualties.
Casualties.
There are many casualties in the war.
That's great, Ayano. Okay. Narcissa, you got 5 seconds. Go.
A lot of people in the front.
Oh, nice try, but good teamwork. I love the teamwork. Let's bring it back to Salem. Fatima, are you ready?
Yes, I will try.
Now,
Another
guess
one?
what? Ayano just gave you a perfect sentence. If you can remember what Ayano said, you've got it. Casualties.
Okay.
And Ayano's saying, no, I don't want to give the other team the answer, but go Fatima, go.
Which word?
Casualties. Casualties.
Casualties. Casualties.
I can help. I can help, teacher.
Okay. Okay.
Go for it, Daniel. She's saying yes. Give her some help.
Okay. There's a lot of casualty in the world.
In the world?
The war.
Wow.
In the world.
Give it to us, Fatima. 20 seconds.
Wow.
You mean there are a lot of casualties, plural. 10 seconds.
Oh my God, I can't. My brain stopped. My brain stopped. Oh my God.
This accident make a lot of
Okay, this is great.
casualties.
This is great. We go back to Ayano. Ayano for Team Plymouth. Your turn. All you got to do is remember the sentence you just said. Can you remember what you just said, Ayano?
I tried.
Wait, Ayano, go for it. Casualties.
There are many casualties in the war.
Beautiful. Okay. Ayano. That one went back and forth 3 times. I love it. Okay. So please choose a square, Ayano.
D3.
D3. Here we go.
Casual.
D3 is. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho.
Ah!
Great, good job, Ayano. Now we're gonna trade minus.
Oh my God.
This is like student debt forgiveness.
Oh.
Okay. Good job, Ayano. Ayano, MVP for today. All right. Now we're going back over to Salem. Daniel, are you ready? Your turn. Don't worry, Daniel, everything can change.
Okay.
Here we go. Please make a sentence with institutionalized. Institutionalized. That's a big word, but I know you can do it. Here we go.
Ouch. Institutional.
Teammates, help him out. Jean, Lunik, Fatima.
What? Hello? What word? What word, teacher?
It's circled right there.
What word?
Institutionalized. Circled right here on the screen.
The homeless. The homeless has been institutionalized.
Whoa!
Is it?
You did it! You did it!
Okay.
You did it! The last second, you made a complete sentence with a word. Good job, Daniel. So exciting. That's like the fadeaway jump shot at the buzzer. I love it. Good job, Daniel. Okay. All right. Institutionalized. And Daniel, which square do you choose?
Okay.
Which square? Which square?
4D.
4, 1, 2, 3.
4D.
Okay, there we go.
4D.
4D. And that is 100. 100. Salem is coming back. Salem is coming back. 70. All right. So we're going back to Isabel. Are you ready, Isabel?
Yes, I'm ready.
Fantastic. Please make a sentence with modified. Down here on the bottom of the screen, modified. Modified. Go. Oh, sorry. Modified. Go.
The government modify the laws.
The what?
Yeah.
The laws.
Law.
Oh, laws. Laws. Yes. Yes. Laws. 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 Good, 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 good. Laws. All right. Yes, the government modified the laws. Beautiful. Okay, that was fast. All right, Isabel, which square do you choose?
1D.
1D.
Oh, no.
Isabel, taking it back for Salem, 70 and 250. All right. Don't worry, everybody. Everything can change. How much time do? Okay, 2 minutes till the break. Here we go. Let's see if something else can change. Isabel, Lunique, are you ready,
Yeah.
Lunique?
Yes.
Okay, ferocity. Ferocity, adjective. Ferocity.
Ferocity.
Wait, let me set the clock here. Oh,
The recession create a ferocity poverty.
Of poverty. Good. Good. Okay, let's, which one do you choose? Any square you like, Lunik.
Let me see. 4B.
4B, and we're gonna run out of time here, so 4B, that is, okay, minus 40. Minus 40, all right. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take a picture of the Post-it note that I'm looking from, and everybody can see what the other scores would be. Here we go. There it is. Okay. All right, everybody. Here are the remaining numbers. Just a bit of fun. All right, so there you go. So you can see what the other numbers would be. We're going to take our break now, but before we take our break, I'm going to give you the question that I'll start the discussion with. Here it is. Question for our next class discussion after the break. It's related to business, money. We're starting in chapter 2. Okay. I'm going to introduce the topic of business, corporate image, and branding. So that's the topic. And the question is, what makes a company a good company? Something to think about. What makes a company a good company? What makes a company a good company? All right. You know what? I'll actually put the timer right there. I'll put a timer on the question so you can really think about it. Here we go. I'm going to go to insert a 10-minute timer. Here we go. That'll work. 10-minute timer. Let's use the one with the fish and the relaxing music. Okay, there we go. Fish and relaxing music. I'm going to go to the timer. What is this? There it is. Okay, fish, relaxing music. All right, and I'm going to go back in here. What makes a company a good company? Insert the 10-minute timer. Everybody, take a break. We've got 10 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes starting right now. Okay. Take a break, everybody. Relax. 10 minutes. Grab a cup of coffee. All right, welcome back, everybody. Please give me a thumbs up emoji to let me know you have returned. Or turn your camera on. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Svetlana, Olha, and Anila. All right. So here is the activated question for our current discussion. Thank you, Isabel. What makes a company a good company? I would like everybody to write their answer to this question in the chat, and then I will, I'll read them aloud. What makes a company a good company? Take a moment, write your answer in the chat. Okay, we've got 2 answers here to start. 3, good. All right, I'll start reading them one by one. Olha says, reputation and motivation for employees. Ayano says, the workers make a good company. Shalmara says, good jobs and wonderful people to work with. All right, let's get a few more. And I'll change my slide to corporate image and branding. Still, the question is, what makes a company a good company? More messages in the chat. Here we go. Okay, lots of great ideas. Here we go. Sandra says, the workers and good customer service make a good company. And who is this? Make sure I get the name right. Oh, yes. Anila says, the teamwork and owner of the company and the attitude. Letitia says, making good use of resources. Let's see, who is FE? Is that? Not sure who that is. Must be Fatima. Working hard and being nice and friendly with customers. Jean says, reputation, capacity to continue carry out activities. Daniel says, a company with good services and good management. Isabel says, work focused on vision and mission that includes employees. Sandra says, a good company is not a conservative company. Very interesting. So not traditional, willing to take risks and do different things. Got it. Doris says, having a good leader, not a good boss. Very interesting, Doris. What's the difference between a leader and a boss? That'd be great for discussion. And then Jean makes another comment, the way it's treating its employees. Allison says the ability to hold people. Okay, excellent. So now that everyone has the idea in their head, let's break up into 3 breakout rooms and continue this discussion. What makes a company a good company? Think of examples in your own experience as an employee and as a customer. Or if anyone is an entrepreneur, you have a small business of your own, give your experience as a boss, as an entrepreneur, a leader. All right. I'm going to stop the share. And now I'm going to put everyone in breakout rooms. Here we go. 3 breakout rooms. Same question. Talk to each other. What makes a company a good company? Okay, you can join your breakout room now. Welcome back. Welcome back. That was a nice, long, in-depth conversation. Everybody got a chance to share their ideas. The next assignment, I've taken a picture of the page and put it onto a slide here. So there's no need to use my document camera for this class because we're not going to read a longer passage. So Wall Street vocabulary. You can follow along with my screen or you can follow along with your textbook. This is on page 27. And this is the next assignment. So page 27 is where we are. And by Thursday, you want to finish this short exercise and attach a photo on Google Classroom. So that is the next assignment. We can do it right now, so everybody here has an advantage. So I'm going to underline these words, and I'll practice. First, I'll read the instructions. We'll get a volunteer to read the instructions. I'll underline the words. We'll practice the pronunciation, and then we will start trying to figure out what we already know to do the pre-reading. Okay, so Wall Street vocabulary. Do we have a, yes, is that Svetlana?
No, me, teacher Anila.
Anila, yes, Anila, you can read the instructions. Go ahead.
Okay. To read about the robber barons, you need to brush up on your Wall Street vocabulary. Work with a partner. Try to match the words or phrases with their definitions. Consult a dictionary if necessary.
Beautiful. So this is where you want to take either what you already know or use a dictionary. That's fine. You could just do a quick Google search to see what definition works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to underline these words, and everyone can follow me with the pronunciation. So you can watch, and you can watch me on the screen. You can follow the pronunciation with my mouth. Here we go. Everybody follow me. Broker.
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 Dividends.
Dividends.
Dividend.
Dividends.
Dividend.
Financial convulsions.
Financial
So that's a phrase, not a word. So two words there. If you know financial, you just need to look up convulsion. Monopoly.
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 Stocks.
Stocks.
Stockholder.
Stockholder.
Bonds.
Bonds.
Commission.
Commission.
Very good, very good. Okay, everybody. So let's try right now to see what we already know. I'll start with the word of broker. So this can be a noun, a broker, a stockbroker, a real estate broker, or to broker. To broker a deal. That's the verb. Who could give me a definition of a broker? And the answer is there for us.
Someone who buys and sells stock.
Exactly.
For
Someone who buys or sells the stocks and bonds for someone else. Very good. Now, people don't use brokers that often because technology has made investing much more accessible in the last 5 years. So you might have an app on your phone like Robinhood or perhaps Fidelity, and you can buy and sell different investment products on your own without a broker. But traditionally, a broker was somebody who you called on the phone and said, please take $200 of my money and invested in shares of General Electric or Walmart or whatever company you wanted to buy stock of. And the broker would make the transaction for you, and you would pay the broker to do it. So today people do it on their own. You can invest with you on your phone. So people don't really use brokers for that now. let's take a look at this word, a tricky word, dividends. Who wants to try the word dividends? What's that?
Hey, profit
Dividend.
you receive from
you
your
receive
share
Is it is the profit you
in a
receive from your share in the company?
I think 5 of you got it at the same time. Yes, that is correct. So, why would a company give dividends? Why would a company just pay people money for owning shares in the company?
Because
Oh, you're
company
gonna buy,
use,
yeah.
The company make profit.
benefit. Yeah, benefit.
Hang on a second. Olha, what were you gonna say? I think I interrupted you by accident there. Go ahead, Olha.
because company use people's money for make a profit.
Mhm. That's one reason, yes. Yeah, if you want to start a company, you need investors. But when a company has what's called a IPO, that's called initial public offering. P public meaning anyone can buy shares of the company. For instance, in the breakout rooms, I think it was Gene, you were talking about starting a small business, right?
Yes.
So if Gene starts a small business and he's got a great idea for a new business, he asks Doris and he asks Olha and Svetlana and Anila, and they think his idea for a business is great, and they give him some money, he can promise them whatever benefits from investing. That's not a public offering. Maybe in 10 years, when Gene's company becomes very successful, it will become a publicly traded company, and anyone with access to the New York Stock Exchange can buy a share of his company. So that's dividends are usually paid out to publicly traded companies. So why would, I don't know, let's see, I'm just going to name some companies. Why would Tesla gives a lot of dividends. Why would Tesla or Walmart or Moderna say, here are some dividends. For owning 10 shares of our stock, you can get $5 a month. Why would they do that? Just pay people
Teacher,
for owning shares of the stock. Yes, Gene.
I think because they think the share can go up in the future.
They think the shares can go up in the future.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to Gene's company. Let's say, Gene, you own a company and it becomes very successful. You IPO on the New York Stock Exchange. Doris buys a share of your company. Doris says, give me 100 shares of Gene's company. I know that man, he was my classmate and I believe in him. Olha buys shares in Gene's company. Daniel buys shares in Gene's company. But for whatever reason, the initial price of the stock, if it's $40 a share, it drops to $30 a share. Doris, Olha, Daniel, what are you going to do? Are you going to hold, HOLD, meaning keep your investment because you believe in the future it's going to give you a return, more money one day? Or are you going to say, oh, this was a bad idea, I'm getting out now, I'm going to sell my shares of Gene's company. Sorry, Gene, I'm selling. What are you going to do? Doris, Olha, Daniel, what do you want to do? You want to buy or sell your shares of Gene's company?
Yeah, that depends to the market, I think.
Buy or sell, Daniel?
If I see if I see there's any chance to increase again, I will I will sell my part.
Wait,
and
you
do
mean you
another
will
thing.
hold, you will hold. If you
I
think the
hold.
money is gonna, if you think it's gonna be worth money, you would stay, hold.
Okay. Yeah.
If you think it's going to lose money, you're gonna lose everything, that's when you sell.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do? Gene's company, IPOs, initial public offering, its IPO is $40 per share. Daniel buys 100 shares. So you put a good amount of money into, you put a lot of your hard-earned money into Gene's company. You believe in him. You think it's a great company. It loses a little bit of value. It goes down, or not a little more than a little bit. It loses 25% of value. So it drops from 40 to $30 a share. You could do one of three things. You could sell, you could buy more of it while it's really cheap, because you really believe in Gene's company. You think in 2 years, this company is going to be so successful. Or you could get rid of it all. I'm not losing anymore. I'm out. I'm selling everything. What do you want to do, Daniel?
I buy another.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so when Daniel, guess what? I'm sorry, Gene, guess what? Daniel buys more. That when more people buy something, that increases what? The price of the share. When more people buy this thing, that means it's a natural supply and demand. When more people want something, the price goes up. So Daniel is raising the price of your shares in your company. Olha, what are you going to do? Do you want to get out, or you want to stay, or buy more?
I will also buy more.
Okay, Olha is going to buy more. Doris, what are you going to do while the shares are cheap? Are you going to get out, stay, keep your money where it is? You're not giving this company any more money, or are you going to?
I'm gonna buy more.
Okay, everybody. Wow, we got a lot of gamblers here. Wow, I'd love to go to I want to see you guys in Las Vegas. Here we go. So lucky you, Daniel. Guess what? When your company is having some trouble, your investors are helping you out. They're driving up the price of your stock, even if your company is losing money. Maybe your customers are disappearing. You have a store, the store is empty, but your stockholders still believe in you. Wow, Gene, what nice stockholders. What's a way you could thank them? A nice way you could thank them for keeping some capital, a little bit of money. What's a great way you could thank your shareholders?
Yes.
More.
What's the word?
But more
Dividends.
benefit.
Yes, yes. Olha got it. Dividends is the best way to say thank you.
Yes.
Because all these people lost money by investing in your company, but they're still investing. A nice little thank you is to say, you know what? I'm going to just give you some money. Here you go. A dividend will go right back into your investment account. And usually it's a very small percentage, like 0.1% or something. So if everybody put in $1,000 or $4,000, they might get, $50 a month. And they'll say, Daniel says, wow, I can this will help me pay my my electric bill. I believe in you, Gene, or something like that. So that's what it is. It's incentive for people to buy shares in the company, a dividend. So when a company is valued lower, they still want people to buy their stock, and a dividend is a great incentive to do that. Hey, we're not worth much money now, but if you give us your money, every month we'll give you a dividend for investing. So that's a dividend. All right, let me see, 10 more minutes. But yeah, that was good. A way to explain one of the more complicated words. Financial convulsions, what's that?
It's B.
Economic recessions and depressions. Yes, B, beautiful. Excellent. What? Okay, and monopoly.
C.
E.
C, E.
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 Oh, I love it. We're going all across the alphabet here. Okay. Who wants to go first?
It's E.
Well, actually, let's get
Control
E.
of the
who can
market.
describe their own definition of a monopoly. Give me a definition on your own.
Monopoly is when there is only one company who will give that service.
Mhm. Yeah, that's it. No competition, zero
Yeah.
competition,
competition,
one choice.
Exclusive control.
Exactly. Exclusive control. So which definition best fits that? There you go. I think it was Doris who said exclusive control of the market. There you go. So monopoly, E. All right. Stocks. What are stocks?
F.
G.
Payment to an agent.
It's C. Shares in the ownership of a company.
I don't see clearly, teacher.
C.
Give me your own definition. Who can give me your own definition?
Stock is a
Help Daniel. What's he trying to say?
I don't find the word, teacher.
It's okay. It's okay. Who can help out Daniel?
Okay, teacher, this
Yes.
stock, for example, looks like the stock market is a group of share. Do you have?
Right.
Yeah, but
Right.
that you have, you can share, you can sell or do anything else.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. So that's it. It's a piece of a company. It's a little tiny bit of ownership of a company. A little tiny bit. So
Is the active in that
so
company?
if anybody's one way to think of it, if anybody starts buying stock, when you walk in, anybody owns stock in Chipotle, McDonald's, KFC. Let's say if you buy one share of KFC stock. Hold on a second. KFC stock. Oh, lost $2 in value today. So it's owned by Yum Brands. Let's just do Chipotle stock. I'm going to do something funny here. Chipotle stock. All right, Chipotle stock. All right. Okay, so right now, one share of Chipotle stock is worth $1,500. And you can buy fragmented shares. You can buy $50 worth of very, it's like a piece of one share, but you're still co-owner of the company. You can buy $10 worth, a little tiny nothing piece of the company. But if you show that you're an owner of the company, when you walk into Chipotle, you can say, hey, I need my burrito. Hurry up, you're working for me now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm your boss. Just kidding. All right. By the way, don't do that. That's not a good idea. They'll spit in your burrito and you'll deserve it. But let's see. What stock is a piece of a company. So what's the correct definition? C, shares and the ownership of a company. AMC Theaters gave away free popcorn to anybody last year who bought stock in their company. So if you bought a little bit of stock in AMC Theaters when they looked like they were going to go out of business, and then people started buying their stock, and that investment kept the movie theaters open when nobody was going to the movies. They said, okay, if anybody buys stock in our company, you get free popcorn. All you had to do is buy one share, half a share, $15 worth of stock and say, hi, I own this place. And then they give you free popcorn. Stockholder, what's that?
Owner of shares.
Yes,
On that
yes,
shares
beautiful. So that was
in a
tricky.
company.
C and G, you had this, it's the shares themselves and the owner of the shares. Now, this one is tricky right now. Bonds. I think we mentioned this. I mentioned this
Yes,
getting
I-
ready for the bank workshop. Who remembers what is a bond?
Official government documents.
Exactly. But let's be more specific.
Promising that a government or company will pay back money that it has borrowed, often with interest.
Exactly. Bonds. So it's you can get you're loaning money, lending money to the government. Or companies do this too. Big companies actually issue bonds themselves. They'll say, let's say various governments around the world will say, we need money to invest, we need to build bridges, we need to build schools and roads, or we need to start a war or defend ourselves when we're attacked. Whatever government wants to spend money on, they'll say, give us money, and I promise you in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, we'll give you back more money. And that's a bond. US Treasury bonds are generally the most considered the safest investment products around the world. Bonds. So, and as you get older, bonds are safer to invest in than stocks. So if you're 65 years old and you want to grow your wealth, grow your money, the stock market is a bigger risk. If you're 25, it's okay because the market will ebb and flow, rise and fall. You lose a little money in the stock market at 25, that's not a big deal because everything will change. If you're 65, you don't have time to wait for the market to come back. So bonds are a safer investment. Which one is that? Bonds are H. Official documents, there we go. Okay, so obviously commission is what?
F.
There you go. Okay, everybody in class right now, these are the answers to the homework. You can submit your homework right now. Everybody who missed class, everybody who missed class or has not watched the end of this recording, you didn't watch the recording of class all the way to the end, you have to figure it out on your own. All right, good work, everybody. I'll leave this up there so you can write your answers down and submit it for homework. Okay. What we'll start doing next class on Wednesday, we're going to read this. Also a great history lesson. It's robber barons. And this is an excerpt of former BU professor Howard Zinn, the robber barons. And the word robber baron is it's a colloquial word. It's a word that American history students learn, and I'll give you the definition here. A robber baron, a person who became rich through ruthless and unscrupulous business practices. Becoming rich through ruthless and unscrupulous business practices. And this was used a lot in the 19th century. So we don't call Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk a robber baron often, but we put it in historical context. We'd say, who are the robber barons of the 21st century? That's it. We can stop right there. So that's plenty to give you for homework. And if you want to get ahead of the reading that we'll do in class, and if you want to see what the next assignment I'll give you for next week, I've already posted. It's a very short writing assignment, but it'll be much easier to wait till we have class. So plenty to do, and Michael will have a great lesson for you tomorrow. That's it.
Teacher, can you send me Can you send me the page because I don't have the book,
Sure.
please?
Actually,
If you
can
don't mind.
anybody, Fatima, can anybody want to be Fatima's study buddy? You can work together. Fatima's a lot of fun. Get together.
Yeah.
You can take pictures. She's got great music playing in the background all the time. And you can just send her pictures of the pages. It's only page 28, 29. Anila, you want to be Fatima's study buddy? Or Ayano? Or Lunique?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There you go, Fatima. You got three. You got three
Lucky.
friends to help you out.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. Oh, sorry, I just muted you, Fatima. Sorry, that was an accident. Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, everybody, it's 12 o'clock. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.